Hello, this is Linda Embardo from Training and Support. In this training video, we are going to walk through sharing documents from Google Drive and also changing permissions and changing ownership of files in Google Drive. So there are many times when you're working on teams, on committees, or just working within your department where you'll have documents that you need to share with other people. This happens all the time. There are also times when there are documents that you create and share with others that you need to change the permissions of. So we're going to walk you through how to change permissions. That means who can view them and who can edit them, and who the owner is of the documents that you have on Google Drive. So let's walk through both of those processes. You can see I have a Google Drive open right now. This is our friend Barb Dwyer, and she's got a couple of files here that we're going to look at. The first one is office procedures. Now I want to share this file with other people on our team, and there are two ways that I can do that. First, I can select the box right next to the file name, and when I do that, you'll notice that at the top of this window I have some options, and one of those is to share this with other people, and if I select this, it opens up the Share with Others window. That's one way to share files. Another way is to just click on the document itself, and many times you can do this while you're creating documents. And then over here on the right hand side, you'll see there's a blue button. Currently, this share button tells me that I am the only person who has access to this file, and I want to change that. I'm going to give other people access. So I'm going to click on that share button and open up that very same Share with Others window. This time though, on the right hand side, I'm going to select that little option that says Advanced. And when you do that, this lets you invite other people. So I'm going to enter some names down here. Just a couple of people that I want to share with. And once I've entered their names, I can click Send. Now when I click Send, this sends those people an email telling them that I've shared a document with them. I can also send a copy of this message to myself to tell me that I've shared it with other people as well. So this is just a little notification center down here. I can also add a message, a personal message to these folks saying, hey, I've shared something with you, go ahead and open it. So if you want to do all that, you can. I'm going to go ahead and click Send. And now these two people, in addition to Barb, share this document. And there are permissions right over here on the right hand side. So I can decide what level of access I want these people to have. By default, when you share a document with other people, they have the ability to edit that document. If I want to change that, I can just click on that option and say, well, maybe I want Derek to just be able to make comments to this file. And for Don, I want him to have read access only. I only want him to be able to view the document. And you can do that here. Now notice that Barb is the owner of this document. If I want to change ownership, this is where I can do it as well. If I decide that Derek is going to be the owner, I can select that he is the owner. Now this has to be done by the person who is the owner of the document. And that was Barb Dwyer. She created this document. So she can come in here and change ownership and make someone else an owner. Now why would she need to change ownership? Well, if Barb's about to leave the college and she knows that she's going and she wants to give permission of her documents to other people, she can do that before she goes. Or if she's leaving the office or the team or the committee that she's working on and she no longer needs those files, then she can transfer ownership of those files over to someone else. When she does this, Derek will now be the owner of this file. What that means for him is that he will no longer see this file in the Shared With Me section of Google Drive. Now he will see it under My Drive because he will now be the owner of this document. Now I'm going to switch this back to Barb as the owner and make Derek an editor again. And then I'm going to save my changes. And click Done. So by using this share button, now you'll notice when I hover over it now, it tells me that I'm sharing this document with 2 other people. And the same thing for the document I have here, uploading files and folders. If I select that and look at the right-hand corner for that share button, I'll see just by hovering over it that I'm sharing this document with I think 3 more people. And I can do the same thing. I can click in here to the share option and change access if I need to. So Google Drive gives you the ability to share documents and folders as well. We were just doing documents here. I could share entire folders with people if I wanted to. This is an entire folder, files from work groups. I can select this and say, not only do I want to share the contents, I want to share the entire folder. If I do this, if I share this with Derek and send him the message, he will have access not just to the folder, but to the contents of the folder. And that's very important. So when you're sharing large bits of information that you have tucked inside of a folder, you don't have to click into the folder and individually share every single one. You can share the entire folder with people. Now, this is a real time saver. Instead of going in individually, just share the entire folder. And once you've done that, you can see that the icon changes just a little bit. Instead of just a plain folder icon, there's a folder icon with a little image of a guy standing in front of it. And that's your visual indicator that this particular folder is being shared with other people. These folders are not. So you can share files, you can share folders, and you can change permissions on files and folders right here in Google Drive. If you have any other questions about Google Drive and you'd love to attend one of our training sessions, we offer collaborating with Google Drive, usually every other week or so, and you can check out the Training and Support training calendar for dates and times. If you just want to ask a few questions about Google Drive, please feel free to give us a call at extension 2238. Thank you.